That's definitely my jam right there, man. I gotta run that back. Oh, we'll run with this. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. What it do? Top of the morning, man. 2 for Tuesday, double up day. We double up everything on Tuesday, you feel me? It's double up day. Whatever you're doing, make sure that you go 2 times as harder. That's what we call double up day. You know what I'm saying? We go 2 times as harder, you know what I mean? That's why we call it double up day, baby. Double up day. We about to get this live CPI data. See what's cracking. We got the music down. Let's switch over the screen here. Turn up. Where everybody at, man? What y'all on today? We about to get this CPI data and see how the market reacts. Man, Bitcoin is literally going crazy right now, y'all. Like, Bitcoin is going crazy. Like, it's at 17.5. But usually what they do is they pump up Bitcoin before we actually go to the they pump up Bitcoin before the meeting to catch a lot of investors. You feel me? A lot of people going long right now because they thinking like 0.5 tomorrow. Bullish CPI. We also got bullish news in China with the whole COVID thing. A lot of bullish news today. So hopefully we see some type of look at, dang, it is flowing. Like, Bitcoin just went up to 670. Yo, Bitcoin is going crazy right now. I gotta check the charts, y'all. The only thing that bothers me is right now is that it's in a rising wedge, and usually when it's in a rising wedge, that's actually a bearish pattern, but that's on the weekly, family. But right now, if you go to like a lower time frame, like, Bitcoin just went up to 17.8, bro. Oh my goodness, it's flying out of the ballpark. What is going on? Yo, Bitcoin is literally flying, bro. It was just 17.4. It just went up like $400. It's headed to 18,000, just like that. This is crazy. We ain't seen a Bitcoin pump like this in a little minute. We definitely ain't see a Bitcoin pump like this in a little minute. So I guess everybody did. This is the excitement everybody wanted to get before the Christmas rally. Unfortunate for the people that actually sold their crypto. Unfortunate for the people that couldn't hold on or had some other responsibilities, especially if we get some type of relief rally. Me personally, I was looking for Bitcoin to kind of like, chill for, a couple months, maybe give us a little bit more time to accumulate. But this thing might dump hard. Oh, let's go to the CPI data. We should have it out. Let's see what it is. Let's see what the CPI data is. US All right, this is what I want to look. All right, this is from Real Vision, y'all. You can see here. Pull that out. Oh yeah, we may have peaked. We may have went through peak inflation. I mean, this is really what a top looks like. This looks like the inflation may have peaked. I mean, it's back down here to what, December levels of, 2021. It was 7. We're back at 7. So yeah, the markets is literally going crazy. Let me see how some of my super Degen plays doing. Terra Classic, it ain't pumped yet. Doglon gonna pump, y'all, I'm telling y'all. Tectonic, H bar pumping, Chronos. But let me go to my super Degen plays here. Shout out to the people that's in the chat right now. I'm about to get to some of the comments. Let's go to Vimp. Yeah, this is crazy, man. But I kind of figured that because we got a lot of bullish news on China. So if you didn't know, actually, let me go to that here. Kind of fast forward that. All right, so even China shifted on their COVID rules or laws or whatever. Why did they do that? Like, it's so weird. But you can see here, allows home quarantine for some patients, scraps testing requirements in most public venues, bans movement restrictions in non-risk zones. So they got some new stuff that's coming out that's, could be bullish, could open up China, open up that supply and trade and demand whole sector back. So it's just like a whole bunch of bullish news just coming in together, which is extremely bullish for crypto. 17.9, like it pumped from 17.2 family to 17.9. Wow, this is crazy. Like, we ain't seen Bitcoin go crazy like this in a while. Let's see how the Nasdaq is doing. Yeah, everything is going crazy. Let's check the DXY. We got almost a 103 DXY. Still over that 100-day moving average. Y'all know how I feel about that. But the DXY clearly has peaked here. It's on a downtrend on the RSI, and it keeps putting in lower highs and lower lows. So it's definitely on a downtrend. We may be a little bit more closer to we may be a little bit closer towards a bull run than people think. I know a lot of people think like first month of 2024, but if the dollar drops off the map, like drops off the cliff, that could definitely, kick off. That could definitely be a catalyst that kicks off the next bull run. Let me holler at the chat, man. See how the chat doing. FNVO, what it do, man? Tisha Carroll 7.1. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I should say bullish. Yeah, that is bullish. But we still got the 13th, which is tomorrow. So we still got J Powell tomorrow, I believe. Let's see here. We still got J Powell tomorrow. So usually when everybody get a little bit too bullish too early, then we see J Powell come in there and drop the hammer down. So hopefully, J Powell doesn't drop the hammer down too well, because I know a lot of people deserve a relief rally right now. A lot of people deserve a pump, man, especially the people that's been here for the full year, went through all the negative events from the FTX, from this, from that. I feel like, you guys deserve it, especially the diamond hands. Give the diamond hands something to feel good about going into the next year. Now, we will be facing recession, but again, when you look at this inflation, this CPI reading, it kind of like shows you that we may have peaked. We peaked like June, which was 9.1. Then we got July. Then we got August, September, October, etc. But the thing about it is, family, I don't think we don't get a next reading till February. So what's the chances of crypto actually running from now until February if we get a bullish or dovish J Powell tomorrow? I feel like tomorrow is going to be extremely interesting. I know a lot of people going long. I know a lot of people going long right now. They send it. They send it OG 197, what it do, man? What y'all think about this, man? Are y'all long or short, man? Y'all still buying? What's the deal? Somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. Let me know what's going on. Let's see how Binance doing, because I know Binance was going through a lot of FUD earlier, potentially being insolvent or going through a bank run. Binance dropped all the way at one point. Binance dropped to 250. What's up with all this Binance fund and all these exchange fund, man? Let the exchanges live, man. Like, we need exchanges. Like, you know, everybody is not using MetaMask. Everybody is not using Trust Wallet. Like, we definitely need exchanges. Let the exchanges live, family. Let them live. Let the exchanges live. Give them an opportunity to breathe. You know what I'm saying? We got a new CPI meeting. Reading. Bitcoin look like it's about to break through 18K. Yeah, we doing on the daily chart. From the last drop off. I guess I'll draw a Fibonacci from this dump and see where we at. We just crossed the 782 at 17,737. Headed to the 0.5, which is 18.4. Very, very bullish if we cross the 0.5. Very, very bullish if we cross the 0.5, which is sitting at 18.4. I mean, what's the chances we cross 18.4 really quickly? I don't know. I haven't seen Bitcoin give a strong pump like this, I think, since like August, right before the Jackson Hole meeting. So again, I hate to see this pump before J Powell talks. In fact, I hate when the market pumps before J Powell talks. I would prefer the market to wait until we see what J Powell says, but it looks like they don't give a what J Powell said right now. They going straight for the pump, straight for the send it, straight for the 10x, 100x, 50x. You know what I'm saying? Long and leverage. Who use leverage in the chat? Let me know if you use leverage in the chat. Good morning, bro. Hope it's all good. I'm going to long on my crypto hill. Hey, Gary said he's going long. Everybody, I'm seeing a lot of people going long because we don't get actually another meeting, I believe, until February, which is extremely bullish. And we seen when we get that pause in a month, we seen it's usually bullish for crypto. Outside of the last time I did the 55-day green day strategy, and we didn't know J Powell was gonna come and speak at the J Hole, at the Jackson Hole. But before the Jackson Hole, the market literally was ripping. It literally was ripping. Like, people was like, "Oh, we back." You know what I'm saying? But you know, J Powell came out and crushed all of that, family. He came out and crushed all that. So hopefully we don't get, you know what I mean, that where is it at? Let's see if I can find it. Hopefully we don't get that fake pump. OG says get ready for a big dump tomorrow. This is the classic good old pump and dump technique being used by Bitcoin crypto. Yeah, you gotta be aware. You gotta understand what's going on. Like, I've been watching these meetings for the last 6 months, and it's always been the same pattern. We pump leading up to the meeting. Based on the news we get, we either pump more or we don't. We pump up to J Powell talking, and then J Powell talks and literally crushes the whole market, traditional market, etc. You feel me? Because he's trying to tame inflation, and he don't want the market to get too euphoric before he actually tames that inflation, family. So this could be huge, or this could be one of those fake outs. You got to be aware. But if you're doing some type of swing trading, or if you got a large amount of money and you say, hey, I'm going to just do a quick swing trade, make me a quick 30%, 50%, just based on how the market is moving, there is money to be made. There's definitely money to be made in this market right now. There's definitely opportunities. It's a lot of opportunities. Where y'all at this morning? Where the fam at, man? Where everybody at? Man, everything is rising, man. Doglon Mars up 8%. Let's check out the charts. It just went on a rise. I got my coffee today, but I still can't stop the yawns. Don't buy this token, buy the project, community, and the team. Don't buy the token, buy the price. Buy the tokens by market cap. Why does people keep saying Binance soon, man? I'm tired of people fake giving on them fake Binance. Like, I know Binance, there's been a Binance wallet actually accumulating Elon, but a lot of people have been spreading false information. I've been seeing people in my comments saying Elon getting listed by Binance on December 14th. Now, I can't confirm that. I'm not going to be the guy to confirm that or not confirm it. I just haven't seen anything about it besides just, you know, people in the comments saying Binance the 14th, or Binance on the 14th. You feel me? One guy got mad because I just liked the comment and I wouldn't respond on it. Like, I can't respond on news like that as an influencer. I was like, if I don't got the truth to it. And most of the times, if it's just a rumor, that's why I say allegedly, because we just don't know. We gotta wait till things play out. Not trying to be a no Lillian finance situation. RL Morris, how's it going, man? Shout out to you, man. How the snake business going? Is everything going good? You ain't selling none of that snake oil over there, is you? You ain't selling none of that snake oil over there, is you? Let's see what some people are saying about CPI. Let's see if we can find some stuff on CPI. CPI data. Energy, gasoline, electricity, and utility gas prices are in deflation. Man, yo, the moment to accumulate, the window, family, for accumulation is definitely closing. When you see stuff like this, energy, gasoline, electricity, and utility gas prices are in deflation. They said it's in straight deflation. They ain't even inflation peaked, or the inflation on these sectors may have peaked. They're saying energy, gasoline, electricity, utility gas prices are in straight deflation. Excluding shelter CPI, the U.S. is now in deflation, and shelter is a 9-month lagging indicator to actual market rents data, which means the Fed should be cutting rates now. Yeah, things is getting tight, man. Things are getting tight, and you know, it's unfortunate even for me, because I would, like 6 months ago, I had a super bag to put into crypto. You feel me? Just a super bag. You know what I'm saying? And man, you know, a lot of people be like, oh, DCA all the way down. Like, just from my experience, and if you actually understand macro environment and things that's going on, the things that I've learned over the last 6 months, I probably wouldn't have DCA all the way down. I probably would have just held my cash until I see that moment and then strike like a cobra. You feel me? I can't really agree with the whole DCA on the way down, because if you DCA from what you think is the top all the way down, and it's not the bottom, or it's not the floor, then you run out of money in times like this, where you actually got the floor, you got the stats that's showing the deflation, everything. You got China lifting bans. Like, you got the perfect recipe that's setting up a relief rally, not a bull run, family, but a relief rally. So I don't know I don't know, based off my personal experience. This is just my opinion. You guys have your own opinion. I don't know if, DCA and on the way down is the way to go, unless you know that you're at the floor. If you know that this is floor or floor price level, yeah. I was still new at the time as far as being a crypto influencer, and still listening. And I stopped listening to other crypto influencers and just influencers in general. And what did I do, family? I just started doing my own research. And once I started doing my own research, everything started to actually kick off a little bit better. So do your research, do your due diligence. And I learned so much more than just relying on the average influencer. definitely would have been like, oh, I'm buying here, I'm buying there, I'm buying all the red days. Hell no, I would have just saved up the cash and been like, yeah, now's the time to deploy. Now's the time to deploy that liquidity. That's just how I think. I don't think it makes a lot of sense to just run out of money before the floor actually hits. We definitely, next bull cycle and next bear cycle, should I say, we definitely will do things a little bit different. It's a lot of things I would do different headed up to the next bull cycle and the bear run, next bear run, that I learned so much in this window of bear market, recession, macro environment. I just learned so much, and it's a lot of things that I definitely would be doing differently. Just keeping it all the way real and transparent with you guys. Let's get to some of these comments. All right, they can't fool me, bro. I'm long. Okay, we got another long. OG 197 said he's long. Let's get it. How's it going? I'm just tired of all these companies losing crypto and falling. But yeah, Gary, that's unfortunate, man. A lot of what they call contagion was in the market. A lot of mismanagement with funds, and a lot of mismanagement with people's funds, man. You know, if you it's kind of like if you running a business, right? And your business is a business to where people don't get a product up front. So let's say you're selling something and you're promising people this, you know what I'm saying? And let's say you make 50,000 worth of sales in a month, or 100,000 worth of sales, but instead of delivering your product to the customers, you use your customer funds to invest into this, invest into that, invest into this. Now it might sound like a good idea, but it's illegal first to commingle funds at the end of the day. And also, family, if those investments don't work, because he really, at the end of the day, SBF was a risk taker. He felt like he could use OPM, other people's money, to invest into other businesses, and it was going to pay off. But he didn't calculate the bear market in the strength of the bear market. He didn't calculate bank runs. He didn't calculate people that was coming after him as far as competition. He didn't calculate none of that. In fact, he wasn't calculating shit because he wasn't doing any accounting, right? So he was using other people's money to make investments like real estate, property, businesses, you feel me, thinking that these investments was going to pay off, and then on the back end he'll still be able to have everybody's liquidity, let's say if they wanted to sell, etc., etc. But what he didn't calculate is the strength of a bear market and a recessional bear market, and it was a hell of a risk to take. And believe it or not, a lot of people right now, you know, they're all negative on Sam and SBF. But let's say if that would have played off, let's say if what he did, right, actually would have worked, the same media would have been calling this dude a genius. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, a lot of successful people, they do fucked up shit and take fucked up risks to actually become successful. Because the flip side of that is if those investments where he was using OPM to invest into these other businesses in real estate, if that would have paid off and made him $100 billion or made him compete with somebody like an Elon Musk, they'd be calling him the next Elon Musk or a genius. You feel me? Not accounting the fact that he used other people's money in commingled funds to actually make these type of investments. But that's how the media is, you feel me? That's just how it is. It's been slow, but next year hopefully it will improve. The bigger the snake, the more money I can get, so I don't mind growing them up. Yeah, man, that gotta be interesting, man. If I'm ever in the city where you at, bro, I'd love to get some content with you, man, and see how that type of industry and that type of business works. That's what I like to do, man. I like to go talk to other entrepreneurs and really highlight their businesses and how it works. And you'll be seeing that later within the channel, man, how we'll do. And actually, if you go look some of my older videos, I was already doing that. I just got so embedded into the crypto space that I kind of like, went off from that. But I definitely want to start incorporating more interviews with entrepreneurs, different business ideas, so you guys can have different ideas of some of the things that, because what I found out, right, is when you read a book, if you read a book or you watch a video or you listen to somebody that's talking about some motivational shit, you might not get an idea to where it's an idea as you copying them, but it might just spark your creative juices, and then that light bulb come on, like, oh, that's neat. I can incorporate a similar idea into what I'm already doing, or incorporate a similar narrative into what I'm already doing. So that's why it's so important to read, man. Read books, try to get as much knowledge. But if you don't execute the knowledge, then what is it for? So you got to execute. You got to do your research and set your own buy level. That's what learning TA is the key to investing. Yeah, man, like TA really helped me out. Like TA really gave me a different perspective of crypto, because like TA, what it does is it, a lot of people, a lot of influencers, who don't know TA, right, they'll downplay it. I'm one of those guys that can do both. But what I learned from TA is that it gives you a chance to be in charge of your own plays, in charge of your own position. So opposed to you depending on macro news, depending on the narrative of the crypto, depending on community or hype, you can specifically depend on technical analysis. In some cases, if you don't get like a huge black swan event, in more cases, technical analysis won't let you down. You feel me? So it just gives you an opportunity to fully control your trades and fully control your position. So I would tell somebody into get into crypto. When you first get into crypto, before you put up 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, whatever, really learn the industry, really learn technical analysis, learn the linguos, because as I took my journey, I was learning along the way, which was a cool thing, because everything that I've been learning, I've been able to kind of like experience it with you guys and also share with you guys, and it's actually been creating more value with my channel than ever, opposed to me just depending on community hype or just depending on a conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? We can add some technical analysis to it to back it up with a little bit of more foundation, more facts. You get what I'm saying? Parker AZ, yeah, I done been to Arizona. We'll see how Bitcoin holds up after this morning. You already know I'm OG. A lot of fake pumps, bro. The scam work, especially on the weekly chart. We got a rising wedge on Bitcoin, so just pay attention to that, bro. The scam work. They already stashed and reinvested their profits already. They knew exactly what they were doing. Yeah, it seems like that, man. Especially when his family has been with him. I mean, his family. They said they had like classes and stuff to teach. They put the classes on hold. They've been chilling with SPF. Allegedly in the Bahamas, and he allegedly had all this real estate that he bought from his family. So I don't know where they could have possibly hid the funds, because right now he's acting like he don't know what happened. He don't know how this hole was created into a company that he actually owned, which is crazy. What's they call it? Negligent, reckless, irresponsibility. But it's, it's just, I don't want to call him a kid, but it's just, somebody who stumbled across billions of dollars and really didn't understand business. And that's how it is, man. It's equivalent to somebody going in Vegas, right? Hitting the jackpot and then losing it all because they didn't understand how they made that money, or they didn't have no developed plan once they got the money to actually make the money work for itself. It's the same thing. We see these stories all the time, how people go to casinos and they hit for these millions and millions of dollars, and then in 2 years they're homeless and they lost it all. We see these stories all the time. We really do. Let's see how Bitcoin is pumping. It's still a little bit over the 382. It slowed down definitely a lot. It definitely slowed down a lot. Anybody know how to stake their Elon on VVS? Let's help out One Love, man. Shout out to One Love for following your boy. I'll go follow you back, man. He says, hey bro, I hope you're doing well. I need info on staking Elon on VVS. I haven't used the DeFi wallet, but I've seen it. I've seen where you can actually do farming and all type of stuff with VVS and Elon. And I think Stocknado did a video a while back on how to actually stake your Elon through VVS or farming or something like that. So it should be some videos out there in One Love. I advise you to just go search it up, check it out. I think my boy, what's his name, y'all? Silent Alonzo, he also did a video on it as well. We just chilling, y'all. We just chilling, man. We ain't gonna get too excited. We understand how this market goes. You know, 6 months ago we'd have been excited, man. We don't get excited about this type of stuff, man. We're gonna get excited when we see clear technicals and clear signs that we are completely out of this bear market. Until then, we'll be using this opportunity as an opportunity to accumulate. Some of y'all probably are accumulating bigger than me, because right now, you know, it's kind of tight because of the holidays. I want to accumulate more, but I'm just gonna have to enjoy this little pump and let things roll out and see how it turns out. But Ethereum is about to cross 1400, man, and Bitcoin is about to cross 18K. It's just crazy, man, because I've been seeing a lot of influencers going at it. I'm seeing a lot of exchange bosses going at it, and that's how you know that you're near the floor. When these guys start coming at each other's heads and you start crypto drama turns into, they start looking like crypto housewives batting at each other, you know what I'm saying, throwing shade, fighting and all that extra stuff, man. It's just ridiculous, man, and it's not needed inside the space at this point. I'll be the person that, if I gotta be the person that speaks on unity and positivity, that's what we need in the space. In the midst of all this contagion, FTX, all this bullshit regulation, we need more positivity and we need more unity. That's why I'm all for XRP winning their case, man. I want to see the market, the whole space do well. Appreciate y'all for rolling with your boy Gamer Dad. What it do, man? What it do? As long as you have Crow for gas, you good. With Crow Wallet, you have to learn yourself. Don't be afraid. Nah, I got the DeFi wallet, bro. I got a whole bunch of super Degen plays in my DeFi wallet. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I earn my Elon rewards through a Degen play. Now I'm not going to speak on it because, again, sometimes people ape into things, but I get Elon rewards through a specific crypto that awards Elon rewards. If you want to know what that is, you feel me, make sure that you tap in maybe to Twitter or become a member, and I'll be sure to share it with you. But I've been a little bit cautious with some of the projects that I'm sharing with the community, because I want to see how these projects develop, and especially if they're small caps, before I actually share it with the community. But I have been able to earn Elon rewards through this unnamed project, which has been pretty much a good thing. Yeah, I know how to use DeFi OG. Let's check out Vote, man. I ain't check out Vote in a little minute. Let's check out Vote. This is one of my super Degen plays, Vimp Empire, man. I'm bullish on my boy Dom. He's one of the devs and I believe founder of this project, man. Very slept on project, man. At a $3 million market cap. It's some super gems out here. It's another one. It was another one I was looking at yesterday, man. What the name of it was. I'm gonna have to go check my Twitter. But let's see how Vote's doing. Who voted in the chat, baby? See how Vote's doing. Up 1% on the day. We like to see for Vote. Still at a 61 million market cap, man. Vote got some of the best marketing out there, man. Make sure you guys go check out Vote, man. Do your due diligence, do your research. Let's find this project that I was looking for. Let's see if it dumped, because it was pumping yesterday. I'm always researching new projects. I know some of y'all be wanting to talk about whole SBF and FTX news. Just go watch the videos, man. I don't really rock. Did y'all see that video I put out with Kanye West speaking on China, etc., man? Y'all need to go check out that video. That video should have did way more views, man. YouTube be censoring the whole Kanye West stuff, which is understandable. You know, that's what they do. We know. Alright, that's what it is. It's Accent. Alright, so let's check out Accent. I thought Accent was a pretty decent blockchain, man. I think it's like a gaming blockchain. What, 206 100, what's that, 2 billion tokens, 7% is already unlocked. Not too much of a good tokenomics. We want to see more unlocked. It's the market cap like 900,000. I think it's like a new project. It dropped in like 2021. Yeah, a lot of people was talking about this project, man. They're calling it a 1000x asset tech. One of them meta. I don't know, man. Connect to the meta web. The meta web is an immersive, gamified web built using Ascent blockchain and Unreal Engine. It is very first live to earn. Okay, so that's the narrative. Live to earn platform. I wanted to check that out. I didn't even finish reading, y'all. Dang, can you make it a little bit longer so we can actually read it? High performing applications that are designed to provide gaming and social media services through the distribution of decentralized passive income. Interesting. So the whole live to earn thing, maybe it's a new narrative. I don't know. But they have their own blockchain, which is very interesting. Look like they're doing a lot with what's that? They're doing a lot with Web3 and implementing Web3. I don't really want to check out the white paper right now. But yeah, I seen this pumping. It's been on my watch list for a couple weeks now. And yeah, I don't know about the metaverse right now. I don't know where the metaverse is headed. I don't know what's going on with these gaming projects, which is interesting, man, because a lot of people felt like metaverse was next up. But we seen gaming projects actually take a hit, man. We really seen gaming crypto actually take a hit, man. I mean, Gala took a huge hit, man. I mean, people was talking about Gala, influencers were talking about Gala, Paul Barron Network was talking about Gala, Snoop Dogg was involved, E40, what's the other guy name? Too Short. These guys all had NFTs, but Gala really let me down. This is a very slept on product too. If you don't know about it, Stacks, STX. So if you don't know about Stacks, I would advise you, well, not advise you, wrong choice of word. I'm not advising anybody, but I would say what I'm personally doing is I'm looking at the website here, and I like what Stacks does. So STX is a Bitcoin layer for smart contracts. So yeah, this thing right here somehow Stacks brings DeFi to Bitcoin, unlocking over 300 billion in capital. Like this is a very slept on project, because it's a project that's going to help grow the Bitcoin ecosystem. And why is this so important? Because so many people think like, oh, Ethereum is going to flip Bitcoin, Ethereum is this, Ethereum is that, and then they drop a project like this, like Stacks, that's in some cases making Bitcoin very similar to Ethereum. So maybe Bitcoin starts growing and stuff actually starts getting built on Bitcoin through STX Stacks, and we start seeing a whole ecosystem with Bitcoin start to actually grow out, which would be extremely huge and create that so-called utility that people say for some odd reason Bitcoin doesn't have utility. I disagree with that. I feel like Bitcoin does have a utility, but you got to be the you gotta answer to that yourself. But yeah, STX, I'm looking at XTX. I think that's a very slept on project, man. Just go do your research. Did you make the beat? Nah, I didn't make the beat, Mr. High Life. That's just beats that they got rolling. I saw the Crow wallet and cold storage on Amazon, and my issue with cold storage is if you have to get multiple units because they don't support all assets. Yeah, man, and I would be very aware with getting cold storage off of Amazon. I would just go to direct website, they're saying that sometimes these cold storages on Amazon could be bugged and already bugged to steal your crypto. So what I would say is just go to the official website, and I guess what I'll start doing is I'll start putting links to like the official website for Ledger and stuff like that. See if I can give out some discounts and stuff like that. I thought CPI and FOMC was last week. I was wrong. It was the PPI. Tanked all my calls, saddled up, redid my calls for this week. BlackBerry looking good so far, ready for that bell to ring. Yeah, man, we still gotta wait for Jay Powell to talk tomorrow. So we'll definitely have to see how that works out. We'll definitely have to see how that works out. We'll definitely have to see how that works out. Let's see how Bitcoin doing while I'm talking to y'all. So it didn't quite cross 18K. So maybe, you know what I'm saying, like I said, maybe we get that pullback. I don't think the market want to go too crazy before Jay Powell. Maybe they're like, let's not go too crazy and make Powell get a little hawkish. But let's see what some people think he's going to say. Let's see here. Y'all go follow me on Twitter too, man. Go follow your boy on Twitter. R.I.P. Coach Leach. Who is this? R.I.P. Pirate. R.I.P. Coach. Alright, what are we looking for? FOMC. Let's see what Powell might say. Let me see. Everybody got the Anybody got the inside knowledge on how Powell might react to this? Bitcoin up 4% as US CPI data comes in cooler than expected. Yo, ever since that bullshit happened on stream, like this live thing will not go off, and this is literally my NFT, so it's just weird, man. It's just weird. If you ain't share this, go share this, because we live, man. We live. They got this man talking. I thought he was a sports player.
Americans might see some relief. Elizabeth Schultz joins us with the real impact on your wallet and where Americans are finally saving. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Michael. Prices are still historically high, but this big inflation report out later this morning is expected to show some relief for consumers. Analysts expect that inflation rose 7.3% in November from a year ago. That's a slower pace than in October. And in real terms, it means that you're still paying about $433 more a month for the same goods and services as you were a year ago. But it's not as bad as during the summer when that number was closer to $500. One place where Americans are actually saving compared to a year ago is at the gas pump. The national average is now around $3.25. That's actually lower than it was last December. Wall Street and the Federal Reserve are going to be paying very close attention to these inflation numbers. The Fed has already hiked interest rates 6 times this year to try to slow down borrowing to tame high prices in the economy. Another rate hike is expected tomorrow. That means it could become even more expensive to take out a car or a home loan or to pay off your credit card balance. Robin.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you so much.
They ain't playing about them credit card balances, man, and all them cars, man. I'm telling you, bro, them used cars, people, they be serious, man. Somebody was telling me a story how it was literally one day after having it, missing their car note, right? And literally the people who they bought their car through, they literally one day after missing their car note, they literally had the tow truck people sitting outside their yard, man. It's crazy, ain't it? They literally had the tow truck people sitting outside these people's yard, like threatening them to pay. Like, yo, if you don't pay today, we got the tow truck waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate, man, because I want to see a lot of people that are in retail able to take advantage of these prices, man, and be able to, change their life through the space. But unfortunately, this is how it works, man. Everybody can't make it. That's just how life is. Y'all know y'all be jamming with y'all boy in the AM, man. Stop lying. I'm about to create a couple other channels too, y'all. I just don't know what type of channels I want to make, man. These dudes get old and they want to try to take over the world. It's crazy. All these people was wrong about CPI, so it did come back a lot more better than we expected. DJ Academics, hell nah. Why is he on my timeline? I don't follow DJ Academics. What the hell? FOMC tomorrow, make no mistake, the Fed does not want to see markets rally. Yes, inflation is trending lower, but an over-exuberant stock market heading into 2023 threatens that trend. The higher stocks trade today, the more likely Powell will try to talk them down tomorrow. Yeah, man, I've been saying this. Like, I've seen it for the last 6 months. Like, how much times you gotta just, see the same shit? It's like if you keep doing the same thing and getting the same results, at some time it becomes a form of insanity. So I know we ain't insane over here. The market is virtually excited on days like today, where all the day traders are out on the highway playing Frogger before the bell. I'm trying to see if we got some. I want to see if the news is talking about it. I want to see what they think Jay Powell is going to say tomorrow, man. What y'all think Jay Powell is going to say tomorrow? CZ killed me, bro. CZ always talking about ignore the FUD, but he be the first dude up here fudding some shit. Like, CZ, you can't be like, ignore the FUD. Ignore the FUD, bro. Ignore the FUD. And then every 2-3 days you out here fudding a different exchange. Stop it. They need to FUD you more. A lot of fake people in the crypto space, man. And when the bear market, man, these guys really show their true colors, man. A lot of fake people, man. Ain't too much real ones. There's a few real people in the market, but not too many. Damn, that's messed up. That's gonna be us soon, gang. We're gonna get back to the community. We're gonna do a lot of stuff for the family. You know what I'm saying? Legacy looking good. That's gonna be us soon, man. Shout out. Stay strong, bro. Y'all see the vision board in the back, man. We ain't tripping, man. I was talking to one of my investors yesterday, man, and he, these guys, this guy was successful from trading. He was a successful trader, $1 million mansion, G5 wagon, but his profession was trading. He was a professional stock trader, and he wasn't well, the guy that I met, he was like he was creating a bot. He was literally creating a bot for crypto when I knocked on his door. And I got to asking him about the crypto experience. He's like, "You a crypto bro?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a crypto bro." He's like, "Man, I'm creating a bot right now." I don't know what he was doing, but I got to explain to him how I got a bot. So I got a bot created as well through Pionex, and I got a bot that's been running for like 6 months on Shiba Inu, and it's like a passive income, family, because I haven't even checked this bot. I haven't even logged into my Polynex in 6 months, so I'm excited. I'm excited to actually see how this trading bot has been working. I know I've been wanting to give you guys an update on it. If you've been following the channel, y'all know I did a video where I was checking out different passive incomes with like Time Wonderland. I believe Pionex was one of them. We was experimenting with trading bots, but I have yet to check my Shiba Inu trading bot in at least 5 to 6 months. So I'm excited to see what it actually has done. It might not have done nothing, you feel me? I haven't checked it, so we got to see how that passive income actually worked. But it was crazy knocking on a guy's door that has turned in trading, which he said was a hobby. He turned it into a full-time profession and career. So this is the type of opportunities, man, that not just crypto but the traditional finance in the market can award you, man, where you sitting in a gated community across a bridge and all you doing is sitting at the computer all day and your money making it for itself. But he was very intrigued that I had a trading bot on Shiba Inu. He wouldn't tell me what he was running his trading bot on, but he did tell me he dabbles a little bit in crypto, and him and his guys was working on some type of project. So again, man, type of people I be meeting when I go out and do my thing. It's type of people I be meeting, baby. But okay, back to the story. So I met the most successful lawn care guy I ever met in the same community. So 2 doors down, these guys, I went to knock on these guys' door, and he came to the door. He had like his lawn care business, and I got to grilling him on how he was able to live in this community with the lawn care business, because I see people all the time with lawn care businesses and their businesses do okay, but they don't be like super rich guys. But this guy had a lawn care business that was in Boston, and he was living in my city. He said he don't even gotta be there, because what he did, and I'm gonna tell y'all the key to success in business, and this kind of like opened my eyes. Okay, first and foremost, and then we're gonna get to the end of the video where he asked me, guess what type of car I drive. That's what he asked me. But he said how he got his business to scale is he made other people money. So he had to learn, right? He had to learn this, family. He said he had to learn to stop trying to micromanage his sales teams, the people that was working under him, and actually make them their own bosses. So instead of trying to hire people, what he would do is he would go out and say, hey, I got this company. I'm looking for people to buy into this company. And if you buy into this company, we're going to set you up an office. Whoop, here. So he duplicated himself. He cloned himself and created other bosses. And he says the key to success is having a company that can create other millionaires. So that's what it is, family. That's what it is. You feel me? It's having a company that can create other millionaires. That's how you become successful. And the reason I'm saying that is because I was watching a stream from Pablo Crow a couple days ago, and he was talking about how Vote Inu this year had spawned like 22 millionaires. You feel me? So you can imagine the dev and the founder, how he's sitting, because he literally made 22 millionaires. And he says once you actually start making millionaires with your business, actually your business is making people millionaires, that's when you start to see, financial freedom at a whole nother level. And then he was like, guess what type of car I drive? Because I got to talking about the Porsche truck that was sitting in front of his yard. That shit was cold, family. New one, black on black. He said it wasn't his. I'm like, oh, okay. So, maybe he just this uber conservative guy, right? He's like, guess what type of car I drive? I'm like, you look like a Beamer guy. You know what I'm saying? New BMW. He like, nah, I drive a Bentley. I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, you drive a Bentley? Where did I lose you for making an angel investment? Because usually when I meet these guys that drive these high-end cars like Bentleys, Lamborghini trucks and stuff like that, I usually get these guys to make angel investments into my company or invest at a high level into my company. They like the product, stuff works good on the car, etc., etc. But he was like, yeah, I drive a Bentley. I'm like, dang. So it was the first time I met somebody who had a lawn care business that was that successful to where he's not even in the same state as his business, and his business just running for himself, money just making for himself. But he was also giving me some good tips. He was like, man, you know what I'm saying, you got to get to the point to where, you know, you can start spending more time with your family. You know what I mean? Start not having to worry about money. You feel me? When you don't have to worry about money, that means money comes to you. You don't go chase money. You know, when you about money, when you about a bag, then it comes to you no matter what. It's always gonna come to you because that's what you bringing into your universe. You feel me? But if you're trying to go chase it, you'll never catch it. You just let it come to you. You feel me? So we over here on this channel, baby, we not stressing. You know what I'm saying? We understand the law of attraction. The law of attraction says whatever you believe will come and be manifested. But you got to understand the law of attraction works both ways. It works positive and it also works negative. You feel me? So I've read a lot of great books, more of the story. But one of the great books that I read is The Secret. And another great book that I read, I'm going to share it with you guys while I'm on the stream. You can go check it out right here. This book right here is called, it's New York Times bestseller. It says, You Are a Badass. Okay, it says how to stop doubting your greatness and start living a awesome life. And you know, surprisingly, this book was written by a lady, and she's a very successful lady, and this is a very, very good book. And the way that she put this book, man, she just made it so simple for people like us that don't want it to be all technical and stuff like that. But this book right here also changed my mindset. Go check it out. It's by Jen Cicero. Let me know in the chat if you read it. It says, You Are a Badass, how to stop doubting your greatness and start living an awesome life, man. So yeah, last point that he made, you are who you hang around. So if you got a business and you constantly around people that's either on your level or below your level, you ain't never gonna get to the next level. You gotta surround yourself around people that's at the next level in order to get to the next level. And you keep washing, rinsing, and using these same cycles. Because he was explaining, he was like, look, man, your biggest haters are gonna be your family, your friends, your loved ones, your close ones. They gonna hate off you. They ain't gonna believe in what you got going on. They gonna hate off you because they want you to feel, they want to feel like they above you. So the only way for them to feel like they above you is to constantly hate and be negative towards what you're doing. And which is true, because I talk to a lot of people, and it's always, you know, the ones that you think that should support you, that be, you know, oh man, you ain't gonna be, that ain't gonna work. Oh man, that ain't gonna do this, or that ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But he said a lot of people told him that, oh man, that idea ain't gonna work. Oh man, you should do it this way, or man, you should just get a regular job, or whatever it is. You feel me? But he kept grinding. He kept putting himself out there, and eventually his business blew up. So that's the motivation I'm giving to y'all. And like I said, I run into these people all the time that just share their success stories, and we use it as an opportunity to motivate, man. So if you down because you know, you're trying to get people to feel how you feel, or invest into the space and this and that, don't try it. Because that's what he said. He like, look, man, if you in crypto, you just don't tell nobody close to you that you in it. Just do it and watch the success come to you, and then later they'll understand later. So that's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here, you know, for my immediate circle trying to convince nobody. I ain't trying to convince nobody on nothing. You know what I'm saying? You either with it or you ain't. We gonna keep moving. We gonna keep growing. We gonna keep building. Let's get into some of the comments. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let me get some music back playing. Get some music back playing. Get some music back playing, and then we go get back to the comments. I don't know what happened to my songs here. How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm working. I done got my keys together. I'm getting all my hot keys and everything together, yo. You know what I'm saying? We getting better and better with this stuff every day. Appreciate everybody that's part of the stream here. All right, let's get back to where we were. All right, I'm back. I did that a very weird way, but don't trip, I'm back. All right. It was tough. I'm setting up my hotkeys and everything. Y'all bear with me. All right, so let's get to some of these comments. I had to get some music. Y'all know I can't do streams without music for some odd reason. Like, I need that music to get me going. All right, it's been slow, but next year hopefully it can improve. The bigger the snake, the more money I can get. Yeah. All right, Armel, I think I read that one. You got to do your own research and set your own buy level. That's what learning TA is the key to investing. Yes, sir, OG. All right, I think I made all that. All right, where we at with it? Metaverse is still 5 to 10 out, maybe 2 to 10. Yeah, I think that's what the problem is, gamer. I think the metaverse is still early. I did a video on we was talking on live on how the metaverse is just before its time, man. So yeah, I think Mark Zuckerberg, I think he just before his time. That's just what it is. I think he got the right idea. I just think he before his time. A couple years before his time, but that's usually a good thing. I was watching a video on a very, very successful person. I don't know if it was Ron Noel, but he was saying like the people that's sleeping on Facebook, Meta, and Mark Zuckerberg are crazy. He said he think Mark Zuckerberg and the Facebook metaverse is going to be huge. You know what I'm saying? It's just so early. So a lot of people ain't ready to adapt to that whole, they not ready to adapt to that whole jumping into a whole new universe, putting that on your head. People still want to like go to the mountains, go to the lake, take a hike, do normal stuff. There's a lot of people that's not even ready for cars to be automated driving. You feel me? So it's just tough to see the metaverse actually kicking in. But the people that's investing now, I mean, woo, you real early when it comes to the metaverse. I thought CPI, FOM, okay, we read that one. Yeah, I only go to Amazon just to read what people have bought and used the product they say about it. The actual website only posts good reviews and not the bad. I want to see the bad over the good. Yeah, that's how I am. I don't like to see everything good. I want to see what's bad. Let me know if the music too loud, because it's kind of loud inside my ears. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if I can do this again. Control. PayPal needs to hold off on raising rates till our e-commerce can catch up, because as of right now we are behind past the rest of the world in economic growth. I ain't even gonna give no comments on PayPal right now. All the news reports are saying that it could be a 25 or a 50 raise and then a pause early next year. That's what a lot of media outlets, the news articles are saying. Yeah, man, a lot of people think it's going to be a 0.5. In fact, it's a 75% chance that it's 0.5. But what the market is also saying, some of the market is also saying that usually when the traditional markets in the crypto space gets bullish a little too early, it makes Powell come out here and be hawkish to try to tame the markets, because he's really, really, really trying to get the inflation down. Aha, oh man, the news is comedy, bro, but it's not as bad. Gas on the moon, mark me. They saying gas going down, man. They saying gas is people saving money on gas right now. Oh my God, check this about car payments. So I bought one of my daughters a car a few months ago. So after we set up the payments, there was some kind of bullshit 6 setup fee. We didn't pay it because we didn't see it. Yeah, man. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. I had to get a car in the worst part of the market. So hold on, let me fix this, because the music a little too loud inside my ear. But I'm gonna answer that hell life. Hold on. Control S. Hold on, let me turn it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, there we go. That's how I like it. Not too loud. All right, now back to the comments. Yeah, is we live? Let me make sure. I'm still learning this whole Streamlabs thing, but I'm getting good at it, baby. I'm getting good at it. All right, he says, oh my God, check this about CarMate. Yeah, man, I bought a car. Unfortunately, I had a BMW X5 truck at the time, and I had a Ford Mustang. If you've been following the video, y'all know I had the Ford Mustang 4.6 V8. You already know. But I had somebody, you know, I had the what's that inside the dang car? I had Logan's exhaust. I had 2 headers. I also had sports intake, couple other stuff, but it was a very, very fast Mustang. I miss my Mustang, man. The only thing I didn't like about it is that it was lime green. So yeah, I had a 2006 V8 4.6 Mustang around this time last year, and an old military vet, he was trying to buy a car for his son at the time, and he came up with a offer I couldn't pass up. To this day, I wish I would have never sold my Mustang, but he came up with an offer I couldn't pass up. At the time, I was just getting embedded into the crypto space, so I was like, oh, this is an opportunity to flip this little bit of money into a big opportunity. So most of the money that I made from selling my Mustang at the top of the crypto market, he put it in the crypto market, and then watched it all go down, right? That's what happened, right? So put a little bit of portions of my Mustang in the crypto market. You know, it haunts me because I really miss my Mustang. Then, story not over. Like 3 weeks later, the axle on my BMW goes out, right? The axle on my BMW, like, and this car was paid for. Both of them paid for, right? Both of my vehicles was paid for. So that happened. We couldn't fix the BMW, etc., etc. I had to go get another vehicle in the midst of Fed rate hikes and all this extra stuff, and they just super tax me, right? So I understand how it is to buy a car in the worst time of the market. In fact, it's probably some of the reasons why I don't have the liquidity that I want to have to invest into the market, because I'm getting super taxed. So I've been really kind of trying to figure out what I want to do, where I want to move at with that, because I feel like I'm getting taxed based on what I got. I feel like I'm getting extremely taxed, and I don't like it. I don't like it, especially when you come from a position where both of your cars are just paid for, and now you're back to like car notes. I don't like car notes. I'm really not a fan of that. I think JP is going to do 50 points. Yeah, man, he gotta do something, man. He gotta do something to make people feel positive, but he still can't afford to let inflation run crazy. Then write a new year in a couple days after we get massive pullback. Well, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people feel like that Bitcoin is going to rise for most part of the year to maybe 40K by the end of 2023. And the beginning of the halving cycle. And then once we get the halving cycle, that's when the real run happens. So if you look at all the charts from the Bitcoin rainbow, et cetera, you can see that the expectation for Bitcoin is to drop within the next 6 months to like 10 to 15K, right? And then rise from 10 to 15K to about 35K at the end of the year. And then we have the halving cycle, and we're going to go from 35K to 250. Some people call it 250, some people call it 160, but we gotta knock out the halving cycle. But there will be a relief rally this year, sometime this year. I can't call it, can't say it, not here to give you advice, but there will be a relief rally to maybe 25-30K at some time this year. Mr. High Life says, careful on Pionex. They locked my account out, and I haven't checked it in like 5 to 6 months, so maybe I go through the same thing. Hopefully not, but I had a trading bot set up on Shiba Inu, very good trading bot, and hopefully we see what goes on with that. But if Pionex is running like exchanges, that would really piss me off, man. But I'm gonna put my Pionex links in the description, because I know that I can actually put out links that you guys can sign up for Pionex and kind of like do your own thing. I've been thinking about doing all that stuff, but I'm a little bit afraid because of all the influencers they're going through with like links with FTX, BlockFi, this, that. So I kind of like want to wait till the bull run before I actually start doing, advertisements. In case somebody hit me up this morning for advertisement, and it had nothing to do with crypto. I think it was a advertisement for a streaming service or something. They want me to promote their streaming service, so I've been considering that advertisement. We got to pay the bills, baby. But as far as like crypto exchanges, Pionex, even crypto.com, I got the links to put the links in the comment, and people can sign up and I make a commission through that. But I haven't done it because I'm just a real skeptical on the market. I'm gonna wait till the market get a little bit more healthy before I actually start dropping the links again. I hope so. I knew you need a new pair of shoes. Yo, check out Whale Chart's latest Binance posted. I think I posted last time I posted Whale Chart. Let's see what he's talking about. Y'all make sure y'all go share the stream. Yeah, Whale Charts, man. He's like the biggest fudder I know. Whale Chart. Whale Chart. People like his tweets. But he's like the biggest fud I know. That's not the real page right there. Hold on, let me see if I can find it on my official Twitter page. Make sure you go follow me on Twitter. So sad for SBF. Okay, yeah, that is his official page. I didn't know if this was the official page. What did he say? He says, regardless if you like me or not, I appreciate. Okay, that's not it. Breaking Binance sees 1.9 billion in. Whoa. Binance user customers can now use Binance Pay to send money through their mobile app. I mean, you post that and then you post this. I don't know what to believe with the whole Binance situation. I can't really see Binance falling off, man, because CZ is just so big, man. As far as not like that. You know, y'all guys, y'all take stuff to whole nother level, man. Get your mind out the gutter. But yeah, I just don't see, exactly. First of all, Binance has its own blockchain. It's not like FTX. FTX didn't have its own blockchain, okay? And everybody who knows I'm part of this channel, I am not a fan of CZ. In fact, CZ came out and contradicted itself so many times. He says, ignore the FUD if it's anything about Binance, but then he goes spreads FUD about other exchanges. He says if an exchange has to move a large portions of money the day before of a audit, then I would get out. He moves large portions of Bitcoin to TRX. He does the same things other exchanges do, and then he says not to do it. He's the biggest contradiction inside the crypto space. But I don't think that Binance falls or fails. I think they're just too big. They got their own blockchain. They got a lot of support in the crypto space, and we need Binance to stay healthy. In fact, we don't need to see too much more contagion. If they do fall, hey, better prices. But something like Binance could really collapse the whole crypto market outside of maybe Bitcoin and Ethereum. So as much as I'm not a fan of CZ, I'm a fan of his business and how, I'm not even gonna say that because that's kind of skeptical. But yeah, I respect what he got going on. Let me just say that. Hopefully I can come out here one day and type in a chat my success story. Yeah, man, it's gonna happen soon, man. Keep your head up. Calls popping. Mr. Hellbox, what's the call? Let us know in the chat. Let us know in the Discord. I don't know why you tripping on inflation, because he already said everything is delayed data. Yeah, gamer, I'm not tripping on inflation. Why would I trip on inflation? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm not tripping on inflation at all. I was explaining a story on how I ended up having to buy a vehicle during the highest time of inflation, which is the reason that I'm getting super taxed on the interest end. I bought my Corolla in 2016 and paid it off during the high inflation era. I advise everyone to get a Toyota when and then get the car they want. That's good. That's good for you, gamer. 1.9 billion withdrawn with the latest one regarding Binance about 10 or so minutes ago. Yeah, I seen it, Mr. Hellbot. I don't think Binance fails though, man. I think Binance is just too strong of a company to fail, but you never know within the crypto space. Daddy C, what it do? Ditto. Brought BB calls for $5 at 2 cents. Expired this Friday up. Yeah, I got. What are you trading? What are you trading? Stock market? What are you doing? what's it called? Forex. What are you doing? Yeah, man, you know, everybody's situation is different, gamer. You know what I'm saying? You know, you might have been in a position where, you know, high inflation doesn't affect you. I know it's a lot of people on the channel that's really, really doing well in life, that's really, really successful. But then I got a lot of people on the channel, man, that's, you know, regular people, you know, struggling to pay their ends. In some cases, they're in a third world country. I know I got a comment the other day where a dude was like, man, y'all happy to be able to buy Doglon Mars and get $100. You know, in the third world country, they won't even let them spend over a certain amount of money. So we just got to understand that everybody's situation is different. That's why a lot of times when I get on this my channel, and I'm not just speaking to the people that been here for a full year or been following the channel. Sometimes I'm speaking to some of the new investors, because when I look at my stats, I'm getting a lot of new people that join the channel, a lot of new community. So I'm saying that to say this: you'll probably start seeing me recycling videos or recycling content for the new people on how to do this or how to do this. What is the Methuselah Foundation? What is Doglon Mars? What is Tectonic? We're going to have to come to a point where we have to start recycling information for the new people that become the part of the channel that need this information, because they're the ones that's getting in at the best opportunity. Unfortunately, we've been here and we got a lot of this stuff at the top, but if you're new to the channel and you getting in now, you are blessed. Trust me, you are blessed. I'm telling you, you are blessed. If you coming in crypto now with a bag, like you about to do really well in the next 2 years, 2 to 4 years. Definitely do really, really well. All my crypto is dead in the water, so we just hold the bags until we get back bulling. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mr. Hellbox. We've been DCAing for a long time. You know, 6 months. 6 months we've been pushing DCA. So I understand. J Powell is tripping on inflation when he already came out and admitted that all the data he's looking at is delayed. Oh yeah, it is a delayed and lagging what's the word I'm looking for? Lagging metric or whatever. It's definitely lagging. But we're seeing here. All right, let me see if I can find it. Did I move it? I may have moved it. Yeah, I may have moved it, but it was a page I had up here. Where I had it at. But it was a page up there that was showing the CPI data chart. I made a move it while I was talking to you guys, but it showed us the chart. So we already knocked the CPI data. Tomorrow we got FOMC interest rate decision. Thursday we got retail sales and jobless claims. Friday we got services and manufacturing PMI. It's always something. So we ain't at the water yet, but again, this is a step in the right direction. Oh, my crypto is dead. I bought see what else they got going on in the space. Yeah, y'all, I got stories for days, man. You know, I got stories for days. I remember I was talking to I was in Minnesota. I don't know who's in the chat that's part of Minnesota, but I was working a city in Minnesota called Plymouthville or something like that. Plymouth, I think it was Plymouth, Minnesota. The company that I was working for, they had us stationed out there in Minneapolis. You know, they got the Mall of America and all that, but so I was doing some door-to-door work out there in Plymouth, Minnesota, and I knocked on a doctor's door, and the guy came to the door with his gun. He came to the door with his gun, and at the time I was training a trainee, so I had a trainee with me, and he came to the door with his gun. He kind of like sat it. He didn't even sat it down. He was holding it the whole time. He didn't sit it down till after the conversation, but he came to the door with his gun, right? And I was saying my whole sales pitch. And at the end of the sales pitch, the guy, he spent like over $1,000 with me. And I asked him, I said, man, what's the biggest reason that you took an interest in what I'm out here doing? And he was like, you know what? You got big kahunas. He said, you sat here and delivered your sales pitch. Looked me in my eye the whole time, no fear, while I was holding a gun. And that's when he sat the gun down. And I'm like, what do you do professionally? He's like, I'm a doctor. You know, things has been crazy around here. He was saying how it's been a lot of break-ins, et cetera, et cetera. And at the time I had my trainee, and he was from Memphis, y'all. He was from Memphis, straight out the hood. You feel me? He had never seen nothing like this. He was like, what the hell? Like, this guy, 15 minutes of knowing this guy, and you walking away with a $1,500 check. Like, what am I doing? And I'll explain to him, I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to have confidence. Sometimes people just test you. They want to test you. But if I would have freaked out when I seen the gun, I would have never got that investment. So sometimes you just got to hold your own, man, you know, and understand. I told him, I'm like, man, you know, I put on my pants just like you. We all human. We all bleed the same. You feel me? And I come with good intentions and a positive vibe. And people can feel the spirit of discernment from you. Like when you out there in entrepreneurship, I don't want to say just sales. People have the spirit of discernment if you're doing the right thing. Like you can feel negative energy, you can feel toxic energy, and you can also feel positive energy. So to anybody out there, man, that's doing anything in life, man, always attack it with a positive mental attitude. Always attack it with a positive mental attitude, because you never know when your next blessing might be around the corner. But yeah, Minnesota was crazy though. Let me know in the chat if you ever been to Minnesota. All right, man. I'll see you later. Gotta bounce. Have a good stream. Yes, sir, Mr. Hellbox. Appreciate you. Damn, I wasn't saying anything bad today. The comment was about PayPal, and I bought my car in 5 years ago, and that's all I do know. Toyota's resale value is pretty high, and someone told me to get one first. Nah, I didn't say nothing you were saying bad, Dad Gamer. I was just commenting because I thought you was like talking about the inflation, and you know everybody's situation is different, but I definitely didn't think you were saying nothing bad. I didn't take it personal. And then go get a car I want. But fam, I love your channel. I will never talk shit because you give up information that's a lot. People need to make better decisions on their trades. Yeah, but I didn't take Gamer, you literally my administrator, bro. I didn't take it personal. I'm sorry if you took it that way. You know, it's me. It's the stand up for the community in me, because we have to also protect the new people that join the channel as well, that might not be as fortunate as us. But I personally didn't take it personal at all. I didn't take it personal at all. I was just saying that so maybe somebody in the chat or who was watching didn't take it personal. It's all love, baby. It's all love. Come on, man. We in this to win this, Gamer. We in this to win this, bro. We ain't never gonna beef with nobody in the chat. Except for that one guy last stream that tried to catch us all slipping with whatever he was on. Tales from the Crypt said Elon pump. Let's check it out. Bitcoin still ain't crossed 17K. Ooh, we up 10% on the day. 10% on the day. 6035. That's not bad. Nice little pump. I ain't never take it personal, the Gamer. Come on, man. You know you my guy. We definitely crossed the 382. We touched the 0.5 here and got rejected. So that's definitely resistance. We're definitely getting resistance at 0.5, and we can pass the 0.5, and we never know how far we might go up, family. Could be very bullish. If we pass the 0.5, we might be headed back up to the range that we were in. It'll be tough for me to think that we're going past the 0.5, which is 60369, knowing that the FOMC meet is tomorrow. Guys, understand that. Please don't fall for this. Please don't fall for this. We've been here before. It's like Michael Jordan said, we've been here before. We understand where we at. We've been here before. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. You know, a lot of retailers broke. A lot of people got wrecked in this market. Do not fall for the shindig. We've been here before. Take your time, be patient on your trades, assess the whole situation, and then execute. Shout out to my boy Tales from the Cryptos, man. He been with the channel for a while now, baby. We really love that. Gamer Dad, where you at, man? Don't get all emotional on me now, man. We done been through too much together. Just looking at some of my plays in the portfolio, man. Just checking out the space, seeing where we at with it. CZ just posted something. CZ stay posting something. CZ, bro, you don't gotta, bro. Take a book out of Chris from .com, bro. You don't gotta respond to everything. If you know you got the bag, bro, you make people think that there's something wrong because you always trying to explain yourself, bro. You don't gotta explain yourself. Not every time you gotta give a comment or explain yourself, man. Whatever FUD you got coming on your exchange, you deserve it for FUD in other exchanges. That's how the game play. Don't get mad when the media turn on you and start flooding your exchange. You was doing the same thing to other people's exchanges. You can't get mad if the media does it to you. Just waiting for the day where we all can be truly free and I can walk off my Tales of the Crypto. So if you wake up tomorrow, right? And your portfolio say $1.7 million. What is you doing? Is you gonna go to work that day, or is you just walking out of work? What are you doing, man? I want to know what y'all doing. If y'all portfolio, you wake up tomorrow and your portfolio say $1.7 million. What are you doing right now? Let me know in the chat. Are you walking out on work, or are you just gonna chill for the day and just act like everything is normal? Look, y'all, I ain't never gonna be. Look, Gamer says they're right. Look, man, you know what I'm saying? If you've been following the chat for a while, man, I ain't never gonna turn my back on y'all, gang. You feel me? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We might squabble, we might have disagreements, but that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about when you have a channel and you got a live rolling. You can't expect everybody to agree with everything that you say. I don't expect everybody to agree with everything. I like disagreements. I like little, you know what I'm saying, disagreements and spars in the chat where I see people going at each other. You know what I'm saying? That brings more traffic to the channel, so I'm not against it as long as it's in the realms of positivity. Nothing too crazy or too negative. What y'all doing though, man? 1.7 million tomorrow. You finishing your work day or you walking out on your job? Gary Morgan said, "Over chill and act regular." I will sell all the DCA back in. Nah, that's not what I actually tells. Is you staying on your job for the day, or are you walking out? You gotta play it smooth. You don't want to draw too much attention to yourself. That's what I never understood when the people hit the lotto. Like, if I ever hit the lotto, I'm definitely not going to hold the check and take a picture. None of that. I ain't doing none of that. I don't need everybody to know I hit the lotto. Hell nah. Only my immediate circle. Y'all been going crazy today, man. Appreciate it. Let's see how let's see what else is going on. CZ, bro, you don't gotta respond to everything, bro. I know you want to be big boss man in the crypto space, but you ain't gotta respond to everything, CZ. We know you big boss man, man. We know you one of the top exchanges, top 3, not 3, not 2. One of the most important cryptos to have is Lunk. I like Lunk. I'm gonna continue to hold my Lunk, but I ain't a fan of their influencer lineup, man. Outside of my boy Matt Perry. Outside of Matt Perry, man, the influences on Lunk, man. These guys is cheap car salesmen, man. Cheap car salesmen. Cheap car salesmen pumping their validators. I used to be a fan of some of these guys, man. But once I started seeing that they started becoming cheap car salesmen, to pump their validators, kind of turned me off, man. This has been a big talk, man. Where do y'all think Satoshi is, man? Do you think Satoshi wakes up and just, Coinbase? I seen in Coinbase has in their terms of agreements, or whatever you want to call it, they got literally a section in their terms that speak on if Satoshi comes back to the light and how it could be detrimental if Satoshi sold his Bitcoins, man. So, I mean, who is Satoshi? Is it a group? Is he dead? Is it Elon Musk? And if he's still alive, when do you think that he would possibly come back and sell his bag, man? Because you can just imagine how much Satoshi bag is worth right now. It's got to be crazy. It's literally got to be crazy. Bruh, I'm gone. I wouldn't say nothing. I'm walking straight out. Tails, good morning. What it do? I just want to retire at 60. Yes, sir, gamer. Lunk getting on my nerves. Yeah, man. I like the project. You know what I'm saying? I'm for. You know what I like about Lunk, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is why I continue to I haven't been going crazy on my DCA, because I took profits on that huge run up, right? And I just kept my moon bag. But the reason why I continue to be extremely bullish on Lunk is because of the burns. This is why we need to keep the burns. It's nothing like holding a deflationary token, and I'm gonna tell you why, right? This is why. So let's say we get in the next bull cycle and the market pumps, right? The fact that Luna is deflationary, it means that the price, that the market cap doesn't have to go to 60 billion for it to hit 1 penny. Maybe the market cap goes to 20 billion or 15 billion, but the burns, if we keep getting burns throughout the year, throughout the 2 years, you know what I'm saying, until the next Bitcoin halving cycle, it takes less pressure off the community to pump up the market cap for it to go to 1 penny. So in a way, family, it's deflationary, right? Number two, it has a lot of hype behind it, so it's always trending. Got to pay attention to projects that's always trending. It has a lot of hype. It has the hype of a meme coin, but it also has the utility of a layer 1 blockchain. So when they implement these NFT marketplaces and the decentralized exchanges on the Luna blockchain and incorporate more burns, it's gonna go up crazily because of the hype behind it. But we just gotta hope the community don't tear it down before. But no, you know what? We just gotta hope the validators don't tear it down, because the stuff that the validators is voting on, it just seems like it's a cash grab. And I'm not for it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rock with my boy Matt Perry and his votes. I'm not with the whole I'm a YouTube influencer and a validator. I don't like that. I don't like that. I want to close out and get something else with the profits from Lunk. What do you think about closing it out, man? I wouldn't close it out. Not advice, but I wouldn't close it out. It's deflationary. I would close it out if they stop doing the burns. If they stop doing the burns, I'm good, because that's why I'm in the project. I'm in the project for the burns and the fact that it's deflationary and it has a community to it that's always pumping it. That's why I'm in the project. I'm not in the project because of the utility and this and that, which is fine, because I'm in some projects like Quant, Hedera, because of the utility. I just don't think Lunk has that type of pull where the utility will be the main reason it moons to $100 billion market cap. I just don't see it, unless somebody like Doglon comes in the project and then people can gain that type of confidence again. But I just don't see the sentiment or confidence changing as far as the blockchain for a while, until people figure out if Doglon has anything to do with the project, if he still has the keys. I personally just don't see it. So why are they messing with the burns? I mean, Binance is one of the biggest exchanges, and they're out there burning their trading fees for Lunk, man. Leave it alone. But they're not making no money. The validators and the people that's supposed to develop on the project, they're not making no money, and they want to be compensated for their genius, which is fine. If you're a genius and you can develop and you can create and you can do this type of stuff, you should be compensated. But it shouldn't be at the it shouldn't be at the risk of the community, which means your compensation shouldn't have anything to do with minting new tokens off a fresh burn. Okay, we just burned 3 billion tokens, but you want to mint 1.5 billion to fill up your pockets? Hell no. That's a hell to the no from me. That's a hell to the no, and I never will agree with it. Never. So they went from guys that I watch videos to being cheap car salesmen, and that won't change. You know, I still got my moon bag, but the validators, man, it's just like they pushing these votes, bro, and they're not even caring about the community, only caring about themselves. I don't like that. Millie gang, y'all like and subscribe. Appreciate you, gamer. How long we been rolling? We need y'all to like and subscribe. Not sure how long we're rolling. When I pull up this, it's not really to promote my clothing line and nothing like that. I'm really just looking at the comments here. For some reason, my comments not popping up on the screen, so I gotta look at them manually. And I don't have my other monitor put up here because I didn't put it up. I should have, but I didn't. I didn't have time. I wanted to go live before the CPI data came out. See what Bitcoin doing. Kind of stuck at 17.8, so maybe we see that pullback. I'm just trying to tell y'all, retail just ain't there, man. The hodlers is here, but I just don't think retail, new money just ain't there right now. Just ain't there right now. New money. See if we got anything flowing on the market. Q&A, man. Don't be afraid to ask no questions. Right now, we just ranting. Do anybody in the chat hold gold, like legit gold bars? Not to get in your business or nothing. Not to get in your business or nothing, but I want to know who actually holds physical gold. Like, I ain't talking about no chain or no grill or no watch. I'm talking about the gold bars that I be seeing in the movies, the physical gold, like a whole gold bar. I always want to know how much one of those gold bars are worth. Actually, let me go check. How much is one gold bar worth? I'm trying to see how much them gold bars that I be seeing in the movie be worth. This is a kilo. A kilo of gold bar worth 60. 1 kilo gold bar worth 60,000. One kilo worth 1 kilo worth 60,000. 1 kilo gold bar worth 60,000. Delivered straight to you, huh? I'm trying to get to the point where I'm gonna start ordering these, bro. Some real physical gold. And not because I think, like, you know, I'm trying to fight inflation. I just always wanted like some physical gold. Like, of course digital gold is cool, but I just really wanted some physical gold. Let's check out some silver bars. How much these be worth? Kilo bars, 2 ounces, 5 ounces, kilo. Let's see what the kilo of silver is worth, y'all. Oh, not bad. Almost $1,000. And I heard I heard silver is pumping right now. I'm gonna have to consider getting a kilo silver bar. I'm actually interested. I didn't know that they were this low. I mean, I know silver is not worth as much as gold, but still, I was like, it's just something I want to have. So, yep, that's on the bucket list. I want to hold one of these physical gold bars. technology ever blesses us with a time machine, I'm going back to high school and buying 100. Dude, if we ever got a time machine, man. Do you ever see those movies when people actually use time machines like and try to go back in time? They always end up like running into themselves, and that can completely mess up the whole timeline of time. So I don't think, like, I don't know. There are said, family, to be people who time travel today. Can you imagine somebody in the future right now that's actually time traveling and here on Earth right now, but they came from the future? And then when we talk about time travel, we also got to talk about multiple dimensions. And this is a conversation that I really can get into, because I don't know if you guys are Marvel fans, but I am a huge Marvel fan. Like, I like anime, Marvel, all that nerdy shit. I like it. You feel me? So when we start talking about multiple, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, multiple dimensions, like, that's a whole nother story. Can you imagine just meeting your doppelganger, like that movie? What's that movie where you meet the person that looks exactly like you, but they're part of a whole different dimension? I think that would be pretty trippy. That'd be crazy. I think that would be trippy, y'all. What y'all think? Not a lot going on in the news as far as crypto, besides SBF actually getting locked up. I can get my blue now. I can get blue with the verified phone number. We'll get a blue check mark once approved. Rocket to the top of replies, mentions, and searches. Now I can get my blue check, post longer videos, get early access. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get my blue check now, because they wouldn't let me do it on my phone, I guess, because my phone is not Apple phone, it's Android. But since I can do it on my computer, I'll go ahead and get my blue check. I ain't gonna do it right now in front of y'all, because some of these people they be waiting for an opportunity, man. Crypto, man, it's a lot of them one people in it. Check out some of this Binance FUD. Let's stop the Binance FUD, please. Car for the moon. Yeah, I bet you could. You don't want your bags to be FUD. We retweet that. Binance FUD is baseless. Keep in mind, if Binance collapse, crypto will be sent back to the Stone Age, and every single one of us will go back to a 9 to 5. Flipping them hamburgers, baby. Look at they so scared. If Binance goes down, this industry is generally over for good. 10 plus years. Come on, man. Y'all so scary. Binance, man. Come on, man. The Binance FUD is nothing. Look at this guy. The Binance FUD is nothing to laugh at. I'm fairly certain that Binance will find throughout this campaign, just like Crow survived. This is just another confirmation of the bottom if they survive. Hey, classy, I actually agree with you on this. I'll retweet this. Retweet that. Oh, I think I seen that post I was actually looking for. Let me go back. Binance saw over 900 million withdrawals in the past 24 hours. Sheesh. I gotta start watching soccer, man. I gotta start getting into football. This is the real football, right? I gotta start getting into that. What do you make of the Binance FUD? There seems to be a lot of it today. Nothing but FUD, negativity, and CPI, man. And of course, SBF taking his ass on the long road to jail, baby. Oh shit, Alameda Research is trending again. See what the market talking about. As it stands, I don't see any significant structural damage in the dollar markets from much US CPI, just volatility. Event risk with the FOMC tomorrow, of course, but generally speaking, it looks like the the DXY, I don't know why I read that backwards. DXY is still setting up to rally near term. Yeah, man, the DXY is still, the Dixie is still above that 100-day moving average, man, which again awards opportunity. Anything below them, give us a mark out, watch closely. Right, okay, y'all. All right, 79% probability for that 50-point rate hike. Interesting. Let's check this out. All items 7.1. Used and car trucks went down. That's good. Medical services went down. Transportation went up, down. Shelter is still up. Apparel, people still buying apparel. Wow, y'all love y'all clothes, I guess. All items less food and energy went down 3.5. Not as much positives as negatives, man. I guess that was kind of bullish on the market. Definitely. Average weekly hours of all employees construction seasonally adjusted. Average weekly hours of all employees construction seasonally adjusted. People losing their jobs, they losing their hours. Sheesh. It's getting ugly out there, y'all. FOMC can wreck all your I've seen it. I've literally seen it. I've seen like the market pump right into the FOMC and then literally it take all the profits when J Powell go and speak. I seen this for the last 6 months. This is true. I gotta retweet this. This is true. Don't trust Powell. Yeah, a lot of people don't trust Powell, man, unfortunately. One of my investors was telling me that a lot of them people that work under the SEC, they're all like former bankers and stuff like that. So they supposed to know this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because they're all former bankers and et cetera, et cetera. I just thought that was interesting. Look at the connections, man, between Caroline Ellison, her father. Can you just imagine what her father is telling her right now? He probably like, you better snitch. You better snitch on SBF. You better tell it all. You better tell it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Both of them got like some parents, man, that was definitely in their ear about something. It says Jeffrey Epstein and Bill Gates funded MIT's Media Lab developing CBDC's Project Hamilton, while SEC chair Gary Gensler was the lab senior advisor and taught economics with Glenn Ellison, the father of SBF's girlfriend and co-CEO of Alameda Research, Caroline Ellison. So he definitely gave his girl the bag. He gave her the business, and their parents all are connected in some way. So this is, you know, when SBF go up there and he go on that trial, man, he about to drop some bombs on some people. I'm pretty sure he got some people dirty laundry, and he definitely gonna air out the dirty laundry. And that's why the media been so walking on eggshells with the whole situation, because they know that he know a lot. He was literally the nucleus of everything that was going on. So you don't think he got some dirty laundry on these guys? He definitely does. Federal prosecutors are investing Sam Bankman-Fried and Alameda Research for market manipulation that led to the collapse of Luna. All right, that could be bullish for Luna. They even said they had a group called Wire Fraud. Get the hell out of here. I don't believe that. Ain't no way you're going to name a group Wire Fraud. Like, wow. That's just got to be dumb. If you have a good scorebook, you would be able to record that the Commodity Futures Trading Commission also charged Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX, and Alameda Research with violations of federal commodity laws. Dang, he got hit from the SEC and the commodity? Bro, that's crazy. On the claim, SBF and other FTX executives took hundreds of millions of dollars in loans from Alameda to buy real estate and make donations to politicians. Sheesh. FTX wasn't a crypto fraud. It was a money laundering operation for politicians in the U.S. Congress who sent billions of dollars under the guise of war support money, which was laundered through Alameda back to FTX and paid out in campaign donations. Defraud the United States Feds charge. Dang, bruh. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be some dirty laundry definitely aired out from this situation. Definitely going to be some dirty laundry aired out from this situation. When I see his face, I always think about that movie where it'd be like, you fucked up, right? You fucked up, right? You fucked up, right? You fucked up, right? I always think about that when I always think about that. Go Panthers, not go Panthers. You can't time travel. The reason being is once you leave your timeline, there's no returning to your timeline. It's no longer exists. Whoa, I never heard that portion of it. That you're saying you can't time travel. I heard that, if you could time travel, you can go to time travel, but you can't affect any of the history, which means that you can't go talk to your former self. You can't go change anything, because once you change anything, I think like you said, like you either get trapped or something happens. Maybe you change something and somebody wasn't born, or you just, take somebody completely off the earth because you changed history. So, but I never heard that actually aspect of it, which makes sense. You feel me? Because once you get to a different timeline, how are you gonna get back? They say that, that's what they say. They say once you go back in time, like they don't have the technology to actually send you back, which is crazy, right? Bo Rabbit, what it do? Hundreds to you, 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 coming soon, man. Shout out to my boy Bo Rabbit. You done fucked up, right? You done fucked up, right? You done fucked up, right? Yo, I don't even want to read nothing more about this. Like, I don't wish that upon nobody. I hate that he's going through that, man. I wish he would have just did business correctly, man. I'd rather see success story than see people getting tore down, and I'm not really with that. I'm more positive energy. That's why it's crazy. That's why I can't really make bearish videos, because I'm more like more positive. Don't tell me you a Carolina Panthers fan. The next 1000X gem, what do you think it is? I think some of these influencers, man, they have these people create these crypto coins for us, and they just pump them. It gotta be. Some of these tokens don't even got a utility. They don't got nothing. They just pop up out of nowhere and pump. I think they had a token that was pumping the other day called Kanye West token or Ye token. It's crazy. I guess you can go to Dex Tools and see what's really pumping. Now Cardi B token. What's really with this? Elon up there. Elon up there. Top. Number 6 on the Dex Tools. Elon number 7. All right. Bruh, I've been wanting to get me some Hex, bro. I don't even know if I'm a Richard Hart fan, but I just, you know, they got one of those cult communities, and I'm like, okay, send it. Maybe I should get some Hex. I'm looking at losers. I want to look at gainers. Cardi. What is this? Cardi. I seen Ye token. Now they got Cardi B token. Jason. Like, where do these projects spawn out of nowhere? Germany. Cat token. Some of these cryptos need to die, man. It's just too many of them. It's too many of them. There's too many of this bullshit, bro. It's irritating me. I don't even want to look at it. Man, you know I rock with the Carolinas, man. You feel me? You know I rock with the Carolinas, but you know y'all got quarterback problems, and I'm not really a fan of what's the dude name? Y'all quarterback, Sam Darnold. And y'all traded my boy Christian McCaffrey. You know, I really can't talk. I'm a New York Giants fan, man, and we've been on a losing streak. In fact, in the sports group, I was talking about that. I was saying, like, man, I knew the Giants was a fluke. I knew it was a fluke out the gate because Danny Jones is ass. Danny Jones is trash. You feel me? You know, Saquon Barkley is a GOAT, but Danny Jones, that dude is he's trash. You can't win big games, man. If we gotta depend on him to win the game with his arm, he never comes through. He's trash, bro. He's trash. I can't wait till we get another QB. Danny Dimes, he gotta go. He's not serving up dimes. I don't even know how he got that nickname. He got that nickname in a rookie because he was so-called dishing out them dimes, breaking down the defense. He needs to go. He really needs to go. We got too much talent on the offensive end to be held back by our quarterback. Danny Jones gotta go. Y'all know I love them sports. All right, y'all. So I don't know, man. You feel me? Look like we about to trade sideways going into the FOMC. In fact, look like we might get a little dump in consolidation going into the FOMC. All the euphoria from the CPI is gone. You know, the whales, what they do, right? They try to pump it up. Oh, it's good CPI news. Let's send it, right? And trap all the retail traders. But guess what, y'all? Nobody fell for it today. This is why the price is coming back down. Nobody fell for that shit today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been doing the same low moves for the last 6 months. The CPI data come out. It looks like it's bullish. Whales, institutions, hedge funds, etc. pump up the token, right? And dump going into J-Powell talking. But usually we get a huge pump, you know, 8%, 10%. Retail ain't fall for it this time. Retail like, man, we ain't falling for that shit, man. We got Christmas coming up. We got the New Year's. We trying to pop bottles, man. You think we about to fall for one of these fake rallies? Stop it. Y'all done got us 6 months in a row. Not finna happen again. It's not about to happen again. Bruh, the Giants, bro, are so frustrating, bro. We started off like what, 7-2, 6-1, and we've been just losing ever since then. Ever since defenses just said, look, like me, we just gonna stop Saquon Barkley, and we gonna make Danny Dimes. We gonna make Danny Dimes win the game. He cannot win a game with his arm, dog. He cannot win a game with his arm. He is trash. We done gave him multiple opportunities to prove himself. He cannot win a game with his arm. He's trash. I mean, he can run like that boy Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. All these guys can run, and Danny Dimes can run just like them. But as far as arm talent, he ain't it. Right. All we got is Saquon. So regardless of all that's going on around here and out here, my prediction is still set 2025 year of crypto. Okay. I think it's 2024. I think it's 2024. But I wouldn't be mad at 2025. That's such a long way out, gamer dad. You don't think that's a long way out for crypto? I think it's a long way out. They got the Bitcoin V2 chart. They upgraded, y'all. They added the halving cycles. They made it a little bit easier to predict the market, okay? Check it out. See if I can actually pull it up here. All right. My boy said 2025. Let me see here. $2025. So based on the predictions they have in 2025, so basically a fire sale. So at the bottom would be anywhere from 28,000 to 35,000. The buy would be 37,000 to 51,000. The accumulation stage in 2025 prediction is 51,000 to 66,000. The hodl stage is 86,000 to 140,000. And family, the seriously sell stage is between 188,000 and 250,000 Bitcoin. That's crazy. And this is right here. This is the first month of 2025. But you can see here, man, on this screen here, right? You can see here between every halving cycle after we get our top, we get this floor level all the way to the next level, all the way to the next halving. Okay, even here we did see a little pump, but it never really went back up to the top, and then it floored on the way to the next halving. So I think the same thing happens. I think we pump maybe to like 35,000 and then floor headed to the next halving, and that's when we start to rise back up to the top. But you can see here on every halving cycle, it just rises at the beginning. It floors first and then it just rises. So if history repeats itself, I think that the same thing is happening. Maybe we get that we get the bull cycle in 2024 sometime, but maybe it could be 2025. Of course, we can't predict this, but if you look at the chart here, it looked like, you know, we should be either trading sideways for 2023, like the whole 2023, maybe some fake relief rallies, maybe some pumps to about 35,000 bare minimum, and then a drop right before 2024 enters, which is that halving cycle, and then we see a next bull run in the beginning, maybe 2 to 3 months within, maybe March of 2024. We see the real March, April. I think March, April, we may see the real, you know, headed up January, February, March, April. We see that real run up to the bull run, and then that's saying 2024, because you see the halving. The halving here, let me go down. The halving here is set for 2024. I don't know, man. What is this? What does this do? The next halving. All right, let's see how 2024. Cool. So yeah, maybe we bottom out. What's this? 2024. Actually, Gamer Dad. Actually, Gamer Dad, based on your prediction, you might be right. You might be right. The bull cycle might actually start in 2025, because the halving cycle here is going to take up the whole year of 2024. That's why I moved this to 2024. And you can see here, even at the beginning of the halving cycles, they be real slow. So yeah, 2024 may just be the beginning of the bull cycle, and then 2025 we actually see that real run up. So what you're saying is actually you actually have a great point, Gamer Dad. Let's add 2025. So yeah, by 2025, based on what we're seeing on these charts, the next bull cycle won't start till like 2025 sometime. So you actually on point. You on point, bro. I gotta give it to you on that. You made a good point, and I had to mess with this little thing up top here But after messing with this, you know, I can exactly see what you're talking about now. Yeah, because in the middle of the halving cycles is usually when we get the top. So maybe we get, you know, running up to 2024 into 2025, we get the stage of, you know, euphoria where everything's starting to go up, and then 2025 maybe we get the top. Well, you made an excellent point, gamer. Excellent point. I'm hoping the next 1000X is Crow. I do think is a way out, but there is still regulatory stuff that happening next year, and then a year of adoption. Yep, actually you're making a perfect point, and that's probably why we won't go past 35,000. In fact, what Kevin O'Leary said, we won't go past 22K without a regulation. But based on what you were saying, 2025, I can actually see how it is 2025, because when I look at this rainbow chart here and the halving cycle, and again we move it back to 2024, I don't think the halving cycle actually gets completed that early. You know what I'm saying? That's the end of 2024 right there. But that's 12/2024, you know, right there. That's 12/2024 right there. 11, and the beginning of these halving cycles be kind of slow, but when you move it out a little bit to 2025, you can see the space that it gives you. So maybe we rise all the way up, and then 2025 is really when we see that top, and maybe a year of adoption, which is going to be interesting. You got a point there, brother. You do got a point there. You're making a perfect point. I love it. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. I can't commit to Elon to a penny. Not unless they get to some type of burn mechanism. I can't commit to that. Not saying you're wrong, not saying I'm right. It's just the tokenomics. For Elon to get to a penny, the market cap would far exceed something like Bitcoin and Ethereum. They gotta burn something. If they start some type of burning mechanism, then this is possible, because of the intensity of FOMO, the hype for the community, and the fact that it's the third biggest meme token and everybody's looking for the next Sheeb. The FOMO will hit. But to a penny, we gotta work on that. We gotta work on them tokenomics. Shout out to my boy GamerDad for putting me on to that, man. I'm happy I looked at that Bitcoin chart and I actually set the time limits to it, because then I can have a better understanding of what you were saying as far as the halving cycle. So yeah, you might be right, man. If this thing plays out as slow as a lot of people are calling, you may be correct on 2025 being the year of crypto. So what does that tell y'all, family? That tells y'all that we are still early. I know it hurts and it's painful to think that long, but it is what it is right now. All right, let's check out the space one more time before I get up out of here. Yeah, market's starting to come back down to reality, as you see. You know, it didn't even cross 18K, y'all. So the strength wasn't there, retail wasn't there, new money just isn't there. Let's just keep it real. I feel like I heard this song before. So peaceful. All right, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get on with my day. 2024 will be the intro for VC and institutional adoption again. It's definitely looking like that when I look at that Bitcoin chart. It look like 2024 we're gonna need a little bit more space before we actually see the next top. And yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, guys. I appreciate everybody that showed up to the stream. You feel me? Check out Bitcoin one more time. Yep, definitely got rejected here at the 382. We just have to see how everything goes tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll try to do some videos a little bit later once I finish my work, but we'll be back tomorrow, man. I'm about to go ahead and get my day started, etc., etc. Appreciate everybody that showed up to the stream. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, keep your favorite crypto and door entrepreneur inside the algorithms. Like, subscribe, share, become a member, show some love and appreciate. And